podcast.
What's up, everybody?
I'm your host today. I'm in the middle. You know that
You'll
shit.
see
Man.
that move
Right. Yeah, we just came in to talk about the Disney and Fox merger. That we kind of want to be the first people to push how important that is.
Well, fuck merger. They got their ass bought out.
Yeah, bought out. Yeah, yeah.
There's a difference there.
Yeah, merger is like.
Hey, we
willing parties.
we think that we should. This would be good for everybody. No, you guys are done.
Right.
You guys aren't doing stuff right. So Disney's like, let me do it right.
Yeah, I wonder if the doing stuff right part was the main key.
Probably.
Like
They had to bring that shit up.
Yeah.
Right.
Look how much money we spent and look how much money we made in the last 10 years. Look how much money y'all spent and look how much money y'all made based off y'all's movies and shit.
And we'll see the comparison of the Marvel doing their version of X-Men, how much money it makes and how much, you know what I mean? Just that. But
the casting is what I'm really just,
Yeah.
I can't wait because Disney/Marvel, they just do a great job casting the right people. So that's not to say Fox didn't. I mean, with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine,
a few gems. They got a few gems.
They got a few in there, but I mean,
They got him early, you know what I mean? And then they found that reason to keep them.
Actually, yeah. Fox did get it early. Cause think about it, Halle Berry, Storm. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like they had a few. They had Professor X, Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart.
That's a legendary
Yeah, they did.
cast right there.
They
so.
did alright
Yeah.
at first.
But just nowadays, it's like everyone has to be code. You can't have a few people. It's like you got to get every role. You don't feel.
Well, they definitely fucked up with Juggernaut.
Yeah, a few times.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah. But yeah, overall they got bought out, and the X-Men and Fantastic Four with all their villains, I'm assuming, are going over to MCU. So we'll see that. I'm guessing after we're at the end of Phase 3 right now, I believe, with Marvel, and I'm just guessing Phase 5.
You think there's 5?
5 is when they're gonna probably introduce these guys. Honestly.
Well, I've been reading about reboots and shit. So
Like now,
like coming up soon.
now,
So
okay.
like that's what I'm saying. I don't know how many phases there are. Like if Phase 3 is the end, or if there's one more phase and then they're done. I mean, I'm just going off what I've been reading. I don't know if these are predictions,
Right.
Or if these are them. They're letting us know like we're gonna go a whole new direction with a whole new main storyline, stuff like that.
So as far as the MCU, all I know is we're at the end of Phase 3 right now. Phase 4 starts with Avengers 4, and after Avengers 4, that's gonna reset the MCU pretty much. So I don't know if they're gonna reset the MCU with their own characters, and then for Phase 5 introduce the new characters, or if they're gonna reset it, introduce them early. If they do it in Phase 4, it's over because that's way too soon. That's literally like 2 years, or 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, but I
Phase
mean,
4.
let's be real here. I mean, they probably knew that they were going to be able to buy Fox.
Yeah, for sure.
So they've
Bro.
probably been implementing this shit
Yeah.
so long ago to where even if they did just show up in this next movie,
I believe,
it really wouldn't even matter.
I believe there are at least 5 pathways that Marvel has taken for each, like, after about 5 years, I feel like they have 5 paths that they can take, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, Spider-Man, for instance, that deal took so long that was a secret, but then the movies came out quick as if they were prepping it for about 2 years.
They already knew.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So, yeah, I think they probably already got Wolverine casted, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? So,
the new Avengers, you think that's going to be a thing with Wolverine?
Yeah, so I guess are they bringing in the Fox to relieve our old guys?
Relieve,
That's
yeah,
what
like
I think.
relieve like Tony being the leader of it, like all that. Definitely for sure.
Yeah, Tony Stark will not be a leader after Avengers 4. No
Yeah.
way. If he is, that means he's staying for another 10 years, I feel like. Because
I think
you can't have him be the leader and then dip out after the phase starts. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I think Thor's gone. I think Robert Downey's gone, and I think Chris Evans is gone.
Okay. I know for a fact Chris Evans, this is his, or the last movie was this one, but he said that it summed up Avengers 4 better for his character, so he signed on for another one. I heard Chris Evans, his is coming up done,
No,
but
you mean Chris Hemsworth?
Chris Hemsworth. Oh, it's fucking Chris is a shit. Peters and shit.
Right.
He said he will join for Thor again if whatever. If they ask. He said it sounded like he was willing to come back for another 10. Honestly.
yeah.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah. So that's probably the best news. I mean, obviously the best news is either Robert Downey Jr. staying.
I mean, it opened up his shit though. I mean,
Chris
I
Evans
mean,
or Chris?
Hemsworth.
Yeah, Hemsworth.
I mean,
yeah,
dude, he's
fucking
in the
Thor.
new Men in Black remake or
Yeah.
reboot. Yeah, I'm just like, wow.
And it was in Ghostbusters too, a reboot too.
Yeah, but that shit.
That shit. I didn't even see it though. I didn't even see it though, low key. I did not even see it.
That's funny because I don't think any of us did.
Nah.
The fact that no one even talked about it is the fact that I can tell you that shit was weak.
Nah, I just saw
That shit came out on DVD like 3 months after it was in the
Yeah.
theater, bro. So
Yeah. But yeah, so the old crew, besides, I think the Guardians of the Galaxy are staying for a while because they just pretty much joined.
well, with the bullshit they got going on right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
with what
James
Gunn?
Gunn,
Yeah, nah, shit. I know Batista was hot
He was the first person to
to
put
speak up about
yeah.
it. Yeah, you know, and
That nigga don't hold no mouth though.
well, dude, I mean, let's be straight. I mean, he was single child, I believe. His mom split with his dad, and then she turned gay. You know, so yeah, so you know, she was always outspoken. That's why he learned to be,
Right,
you know,
right.
like, hey, I ain't hiding shit from nobody. So
That's the backstory.
shout out to him.
Shout out Batista.
Right.
Yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out to
Drax.
Batista. Yeah, he don't play that shit.
No, but it's kind of cool that they all stepped up and they all signed it and they all wrote the whole thing. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, if it'll work or not, I don't know.
I mean, this is straight for me. Even though Roseanne Barr's comments were OC as fuck about the woman. What did she say?
She's like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, Planet. She said, I think she said the Jews meet Planet of the Apes or something along that line.
She's like, I thought the bitch was white.
Yeah.
I thought the bitch was white.
but this is my thing though. If she is getting crucified like she is, then for the jokes that Gunn was doing, you have to hold that standard.
Okay.
You have to. I mean,
Right.
you know, just because he's given us great movies, you know, we're willing to, you know, give him a bit of a pass. You know, that shit's not. And when it comes to
there's a few
business, that
things.
shit's not fair.
There's a few things. I mean, first, okay. Well, the first thing is it was before Guardians 1, which is crazy. This was tweeted before Guardians 1.
Right. No, I know
so
that.
that's the first thing, and the second thing, back in that era of Twitter, we all know how savage Twitter was.
Oh,
That is the direct truth. Like, that's a fact. Twitter back then was. Everyone said that.
You just
Literally,
say
that was just the
anything,
era.
like,
Yeah.
It was like literally.
And that can't even be.
I agree.
That
And
can't
that's
be
about-
proven. That can't be proven.
No, it almost
It kinda
can.
Yeah, it kinda
almost
yeah.
can be.
But yeah.
Yeah, it almost can be.
Yeah, yeah.
And I get what you're saying, and that is a factor. I
Yeah.
agree 100%.
And he couldn't say that is the worst part. He had to say that was my old sense of humor. But that
Right.
was the world when Twitter first came. Like, literally,
it
were
was.
just
Yeah.
savage.
I mean, it
Yeah.
was. People were able to use that as a platform to get whatever the fuck was on their mind off their chest. And
yeah,
I completely
right.
agree
It was
with
one
that.
of the first, like just strictly
There was no
texting platform.
professionalism in none of that.
Yeah,
Right.
there
You just
wasn't.
say whatever the fuck you wanted.
Savage Twitter.
And to me, that like I said, that's valid. That's a valid point. But even though he didn't know that he was going to get the opportunity to do
Right.
that, he didn't know that. But to me, man, at the end of the day, if you're a celebrity or someone who's within a business trying to make their own shit, so artists,
Some kind of potential.
right. If you do that, you should always just know that anything that gets put on the internet, even if it was back in that era, if it's on the internet, it's there.
Well, I think that kind. Yeah, that's true.
It's there.
No,
it's
think,
not going anywhere.
I think that
even if it gets deleted, somebody has it.
I think
Right.
that really just got blatantly obvious though.
What
That the internet will always be there to try and see. Because I feel like now people really know that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I feel like people always knew, but they just didn't know where it went.
Right.
But now that niggas is getting caught up.
Yeah, niggas
Now
be like, "Hold
it's
on."
like, hold on,
Right.
maybe I should not put that on there. Yeah, so but I think everybody was aware. They just didn't think that people were ever gonna either find where it went or that people would really screenshot shit and then keep it and then try to
that's
post it
another
later.
thing, too.
But
Screenshots
just
is easy
yeah,
now.
people just don't think about that stuff, man. But
yeah, I was thinking
it's too bad at the end of the day.
I was thinking if there was some bigger picture, like maybe it really wasn't the tweets and something really else happened, and they just blame that. They kind of use that as a way to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's always
You
some
never
behind the
actually
scenes
know.
shit. Yeah, there's always some.
But yeah, so the Guardians should stay. Just saying that the Guardians should stay. Obviously, Spider-Man will be staying. I'm guessing that this whole thing is too much to have him go back home. No pun intended. But
I wouldn't even say back home. That's like going back to the step parents'
yeah,
house.
right, yeah.
Right.
So they'll stay, and I mean, shit. Just I think the people who are staying are pretty obvious. Like,
yeah, they're pushing it. And I need to see Disney or Marvel make Galactus. That's all That's what I'm waiting for.
Okay,
I don't care nothing about the Fantastic Four. They can reboot that movie they want. I don't care. They just need to find a way to throw Galactus in some capacity of a story.
Yeah,
that's gonna have to be like Phase 6.
Yeah,
that's gonna have to be like Phase 6 because to set that up, it's gonna have to be.
We need a solid Doom.
Yeah, they need to do Doom right too.
Dude,
if you
they can just copy the damn original Marvel Alliance game for his story. And I would be happy with it because he was a freak, right?
If they actually, I did kind of want to compare all the Avengers teams as far as like video games, movies, cartoons, because I was saying if some of the Avengers, like if that Ultimate Avengers fought other Avengers bad guys, like remember when they all fought Hulk? That was one of the strongest Avengers teams that we probably have seen.
We were all geeky. Ultimate Avengers.
But shit, they could just already say Doom is established. Don't even let us see his backstory. Like just have the mask already on when we see Doom. He's already in the lair.
He's already the one who's
like Batman.
Who's like the ruler? He's the ruler of where?
Liberia.
Yeah. Like, he's already established over there.
Yeah, so bring him in just like Ben Affleck and Batman. Just make it seem like he's been doomed for a minute. Yeah, and
well, see, I didn't quite understand that though, because
that's our dilemma right now that we really made to talk about is how do you bring these guys in?
Yeah, I know. I just was more just saying as far as Ben Affleck, we're gonna get off this quick because it's DC. We're talking Marvel and shit right now. But a lot of people complained about that there was really no backstory or whatever. Like they just kind of threw him in there. But the time frame of the Justice League movie and all that was that the Dark Knight Batman from the cartoon, the animated movies, right?
Yeah.
Right. So they just literally it was just the older Batman.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So I don't really understand why the fuck people were complaining and shit. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You just had 3 movies.
No, and plus we have been saying since these movies started what heroes need to skip the origin story and what need, you know what I'm saying? Like we've always been saying like, dude, make a new Batman and skip. So he was really like one of the first heroes to just skip the origin story, right? Like,
and you would think that it should have worked because it's Batman.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he has about 1 billion different storylines.
Yeah.
You know, just get his motherfucker a break.
So
all you need to know is that he knows how to prep for a fight. It's really all you need to know.
Right, Batman.
Yeah, what the hell are we talking about here? But anyways, back to the Marvel shit. My bad.
Yeah. So the deal is done. It'll take a few more, months or years to obviously finalize any of that bullshit or whatever. How do they bring these guys in without really confusing the fuck out of the hardcore fans, the not hardcore? Like, how do they bring in 100, 200 more characters? Obviously more than that, but
oh nigga, the Dragon Ball.
Dragon Balls. But yeah, how do we do that with
Broly, nigga?
Broly, nigga.
Right. I'm done. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean, because I feel like there has to only be like 10 ways to really introduce.
Well, here's what I'm noticing about some of the hardcore fans. They're willing to give up one thing to get a good other thing, and what I mean by that is they're willing to give up one of their hardcore stories as long as you make the character look like the character's supposed to look. Or if you're not gonna make them look how they're supposed to look, then their story has to be almost parallel to what they're used to in the comic books. I've learned that by just listening to people talk. It's one or the other. They're willing to let a little bit go on one side as long as you make up for it on the other. Like the whole Thanos' reason for wanting to, end half the universe or whatever, it wasn't necessarily like that. Like there was a lot of it that was different, but since Thanos looked the part,
right,
everybody's like, oh shit, it's cool. Like it's cool. Like as long as at the end of the day,
it's good because this nigga's acting right.
He's acting right, and at the end of the day, he got to snap his fingers and ended some shit, and people were happy. Yeah, people were happy. So
see, but Marvel's track record though, I don't know. I guess
you're talking about post like Daredevil. We're talking about Ben Affleck.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, for sure.
Elektra.
I'm just saying, just Marvel wanting to, like they're gonna for sure sacrifice some things to bring in these new guys, but they can't like do a 180. You know what I'm saying? And completely turn the other way.
Do you think that maybe they'll take some of these guys and start doing like they've been doing with Netflix and let them create a different TV shows, and then finally, when they since they have everybody, they can start incorporating people into the.
I didn't think about Marvel using some of those guys. That'd be kind of dope instead of just throwing them in the movies right away.
Right.
Yeah, take it slow.
Because it's clear there are people, including myself, who want to see people like Punisher and Daredevil now from the Netflix series to be in Luke Cage, to see those guys in the movies at some point.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to want to, but they're getting their backstories and their build-ups through the shows.
Right. Yeah, I definitely think Luke Cage needs to be in it.
Absolutely.
Like just how strong he shows that he is. I mean, he's definitely one of the standouts of that show. But Daredevil and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, let's say you had a Wolverine Netflix original series and maybe you started off,
hard.
Yeah,
Wolverine's the hard one, man.
Yeah, I mean, they Punisher.
No, I know. I just think it's just hard just because we're still waiting to find out who the fuck is going to be casted.
Right.
That's the big thing.
But and that is the thing though. With those big names, like I don't know if you really want to use a Wolf or any X-Men characters or Fantastic Four really to have like a Netflix show. I mean, those are like super
Fantastic
powered. Those are super powered people.
I was about to say you can do that shit.
No,
I say you do that shit. You just can't use like Galactus as like their villain on the show.
No, but bro, no. Think about how many shows need CGI. Like, bro, that show is gonna need just as much CGI as an X-Men movie. Like, you can't have a Netflix original series with a thing being CGI 100%. Like, it's not gonna look what it should. I don't think. I mean, I want them to look as best as they can. The money
that Netflix has, they can fucking use the CGI the whole time.
They can, but they still haven't done that. I don't think with like even Luke Cage. I mean, he should be fighting super powered people. I think, and he's been fighting.
Yeah, but right now
they still have small budgets. Is what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna still spend.
Yeah, right now, as far as Luke Cage and who he's fighting, they're trying to just make sure that the black people get the black culture thing.
No, for sure.
I mean, we ain't about to have this nigga run up and fighting. What's his name? Oh shit! I can't believe his name is fucking Fire Skull nigga. What the
Ghost
fuck?
Rider?
Ghost Rider. I'm like Ride Man. What the fuck?
Yeah, like he had looked good in the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. He looks great. Marvel will be willing to put money in too to help make that shit.
I think Marvel should have been putting money into their Netflix release. Because I mean, I'm just saying. Think about how much.
This is your brand, man. You just. Like,
Netflix is doing such a good job right now. They don't need to. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is. Now,
no, I think they're slowing down.
Who?
Netflix definitely.
Netflix is
slowing down on what?
Netflix's Marvel shows are slowing down as far as how good they are getting. I have seen that. I just we had Iron Fist didn't work for anybody.
It was lackluster.
The consensus, we're saying it was just okay, and that has a season 2 coming out, which is now gonna be 10 episodes, not 13. Then you had Luke Cage.
That's probably why.
Yep, and then you had Luke Cage.
I like both of those.
Season 1, I love season 1 and 2, but people are not focused season 2 for some reason.
Really?
Which if you rewatch season 2, it's the same thing as season 1. Literally, just
with a new bad guy.
The new bad guy. Yeah. Like I don't know.
And he has swag. The new bad guy has swag, bro.
What's his name? Bushmaster.
He was. The name might have sounded kind of goofy, but he was cold.
Yo, go to the Iglehart podcast Instagram.
Way back.
We have bumped up season 2 Luke Cage, bro. That season 2 is cold.
Yeah, I love season 2.
No, for sure.
He had cotton mouths ass
Madaya
his
Stokes.
Right.
Madaya Stokes.
Every time he tried to say the different one, he would cut niggas off like Stokes.
Yeah. Bushmaster's G. Yeah.
Bushmaster was cold.
Yeah.
Hating ass niggas, whoever didn't like that shit, fuck you. That shit was good.
No, I just feel like
Fantastic Four though, for sure.
But think about like Supergirl. Like she's a show. But I'm saying she's a show where you need to have superpowered shit going on all the time.
Yeah, nigga, she got the powers of Superman.
Yeah,
or is she supposed to possibly be stronger than Superman?
Yeah.
Or at least in some.
Shit. Yeah. But
she ain't no cosmic armored Superman, no shit like that.
I'm just saying, just see shows like that, and then see how Fantastic Four show will work, needing that much CGI. Because if you're gonna have a fight, I mean, that's gonna have to be a super huge budget. Like 4 people versus 1 villain. That's. I mean, obviously we're just saying any people, but yeah, I'm just saying. I just wish those people who really looked the part had the budget for TV. That we have hoped since like years ago.
Yeah, because I will agree, we can't do another thing like the original.
Right, just like costume shit.
That clay looking bullshit.
And honestly, that was the only good thing about the actual movie that came out, that trash ass one, that no one even knows came out. I feel like in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Finn looked pretty good in that movie.
Yeah, I saw the trailer when he fell from the plane or whatever.
Yeah.
He did look cool, but
Yeah.
I didn't fuck with that shit either. Sarah Connor.
Hey.
That was good shit there.
Hey.
Good shit. She should have been back, but at least they're doing it before she's dead.
Bro, I'm telling you, every brand in Hollywood, company in Hollywood is trying to revamp their old money maker. Everyone's coming back, bro. Everybody. Everybody's coming back. Like, who ain't came back yet that we need to come back?
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original,
They need to have him come back.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just gonna say this now. This is another conversation.
And that would make money right now.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Right now it's perfect timing, yeah.
Dude, come on, bruh. Like, literally, I know this dude's like 70 something. Mm-hmm. I know he is, for sure. Here's the thing, though. There's two things I gotta say. One, you still have Danny Trejo out here doing shit at 80.
Yeah.
All right? Right? So, if he's out here doing some shit, I don't want to hear you're complaining. But even on top of that, dude, all we really need is your face and voice. They can CGI your face and voice onto somebody else. Yeah. I'll take it over what we just got in 2011.
For sure. Yeah.
I'll take it over that shit in a heartbeat.
It's just like these day and age, Hollywood don't want to make people look that. I don't know. They don't want people to.
They don't want to do that.
Like, for example, Hulk. We want to see a full Hulk movie, but Mark Ruffalo ain't gonna let that. He's not gonna let his spot up as Hulk. I wouldn't mind something.
You're talking about going back to Bruce Banner?
Right. Yeah, but just people like.
I mean, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like we would be like, sure, I'll play Freddy and not have to say anything. I wouldn't care.
Right.
But like somebody who's making that.
So all you need to know is nigga, if they liked you enough, they most likely gonna ask your ass to come back for the next one.
I mean, the studio's goal was to bring back Robert Englund. Like, that's what's gonna sell it. That's what Hollywood. I mean, they brought back Han Solo. They brought back.
I mean, bro.
They didn't bring back the chick from Alien.
Bro, they're
Sigourney
Weaver. They're fucking up though. Like they did that with Freddy, and then they're doing the new Chucky reboot, and they're not using Brad Dwarf's voice. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sorry guys, but the doll has changed its look so many fucking times.
He wasn't a problem.
The voice is what makes Chucky Chucky.
Right.
So that's not gonna go.
He was not the problem too.
It's not gonna go over well. It's the writing that was the problem there. Lazy writing, one of my favorite lines, right? Yeah, Doug. So I don't know, but again, we're getting off topic. That's my fault again. But everybody's coming back. It's
just
rolling.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
My bad.
Bro, if we get a Wolverine from Marvel, just the interactions first of all, like, but yeah, man, who can wear that? Kyle, because they're gonna have to put that costume on.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. They're almost gonna have to now, and they keep it on
because everybody has costumes in Marvel. Because in the MCU, everybody got costumes.
I'm even more saying because people are already gonna have a problem adjusting to a new actor. Hey, if they absolutely can't find someone that fans are good with, they just gonna have to keep the joint on them. Mm. They gonna have to make the coldest looking Wolverine outfit, and they just have to keep it on them.
But we've already seen that's not hard.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Remember that Alien vs. Wolverine or Predator vs. Wolverine?
Yeah, that shit was clutch. I know.
And the classic Wolverine, he kept the costume on all time on anyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Pretty much, it was always
so people will be okay with it if that happens.
Just arms crossed.
But I'm just saying. There's certain scenes. There's certain scenes though, like for instance, you know how the Avengers, how they just be chilling sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
They like to do that stuff, and we have talked about this. We like that stuff. Like one of my favorite scenes in Civil War is literally right after the general talks to them all about having to sign the thing, and literally they're having a debate on why you sign it, why you don't.
Oh yeah.
That scene is only like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It is like my favorite scene, or not my favorite scene, but one of my favorite just scenes, like an actual.
Right.
They're real.
Yeah.
So you make them feel like they're real people. Mm-hmm. You know, and Cap's my favorite because he was probably the most on top of it when he was like. Tony Stark was like, "You remember what I did when I found out that they were selling my stuff illegal? I shut it down." He was like, Tony, literally, he's like, Tony, you chose to do that.
Oh, yeah,
if we sign this, we give up our right to choose.
That was like family members talking.
It was like family members. He just like, dude, what don't you get?
Yeah,
like, it was great, dude. I love that scene, dude. I've watched that scene numerous times. Just let me fast forward real quick. Just this little simple ass scene. Mm-hmm. Anyway, my bad. I keep ranting.
No, I was gonna say, they could,
Could just be that thing where he just keeps it on and they just throw it in as a pun. You know, they,
Oh, I was just gonna say.
Will you take your damn thing
Yeah,
off?
just
I can
shit
see.
like that, like,
I can see
yeah.
that. I'm always ready.
Iron Man's
yeah,
like.
shit like
Don't
that.
worry about what I'm wearing, bub.
Right.
Some shit like that. They could play that.
Yeah, they could play that shit for real.
Marvel really does like to put heroes against heroes.
Well,
They love
I
that.
would say it'd be more so if they come across Guardians, because they shit talk.
Yeah,
And
Guardians.
that shit would be hilarious.
You know, I mean, Marvel has like the best interaction with men right now, just between Thor and the Guardian and all of them.
Drax dying, they got to bring him back because he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Man.
He is like the best comedy relief ever. Dude. That dude just be.
They're not gonna bring in these new heroes to beat old bosses when they're already as a team.
Agreed.
Like
Yeah.
Cap and Iron Man didn't work this hard to not save the day, basically, right? So they might have to do it like after Thanos is done, or Thanos converts to a good guy, which I think will happen.
Really?
Yeah. Villains are too popular. They're not good guy, but he will join the Avengers on certain missions, or
Neutral?
yeah, there's gonna be an instance where Thanos is on the ship behind them, and he's on his own terms. There's gonna be. He's too popular.
We heard it from you first.
Yes,
we heard it from you first.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, and I usually agree.
Think about Iron Man stuck on a planet or something with Thanos, and they had to like the typical, you know, Charlie Xavier and Magneto
Tight.
working
No,
together.
I
You know what I'm saying?
I got you, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got you. And again, we will remember we got this
Reddit,
shit. We got this
Run
shit.
from it.
Yeah, bro. This is wild that he's saying it.
Yeah,
This is the
dude.
first time ever, dude, that I have to completely disagree. But
okay.
you said it
That
first,
shit
bro.
would- could work
It
though
was
with
so
Gamora and
dope.
shit too.
Yeah.
I mean, would I
Being
love
tied
to
in
see
and
it?
shit
Oh,
like
I'd
that,
love
yeah.
to
It's
see
just like
it.
just hearing someone saying Thanos. No, I ain't working with Bruce Banner.
Bruce
Thanos.
Banner.
No. I don't want to work with Thanos. No. He. Don't you remember Tony? It's like-
You talk about Banner talking.
Yeah,
Like
don't be tripping. Tony.
right, exactly. Did you forget?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit would be
And
hilarious.
Thanos is just like, that was the old me. You know, or
Right.
my old ideas.
Or-
He has a new trick. up his sleeve.
Or maybe as far as that, it was just like, it was my goal. I did what I needed to. Now I'm back to whatever's next.
Right. Or, you know, he fixed it by himself prior. Maybe he fixes it and sees a new threat, or I don't know. Just Thanos' mind has always changed from what we've heard.
Oh yeah,
His
I mean,
fucking mind.
he's all over the place.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's all over the place, and some of his ideas and thoughts are mad, so to speak, and some of them are kind of logical. But it seems like the ones where they're logical in his comics, it's just him though, where he could use a partner,
Right.
and it would be good to be there. But
Right.
Thanos has always been so strong where he just didn't need to work with no damn body.
Definitely the solo guy.
Yeah, he just didn't need to. But I would absolutely be 100% for that.
Yeah, I don't like
I
that.
just don't see that happening. But
Even if it's like a 30-man team up in the movie, like they just
yeah,
have
no,
like,
I got you.
Yeah,
Even like a cameo, like we talking with Dragon
Frieza,
Ball, we wanted
fucking-
Frieza
yeah.
to just show. Like I expect him to help fight Broly
Right.
at some point, regardless of even if he was plotting against him to start and shit just ain't going your way.
Like if Broly, it's fucking tangent.
Right.
Like if Broly just bucks up the whole Frieza force, and Frieza's like, "What are you doing? No, I worked so." You know what I mean?
Right, you
And
fucking monkey.
Broly's just like doing that sweet move, like on the game.
Oh,
You know what I
my
mean?
God. But yeah, anyways, I get what you're saying, and I would be all for that though, to have Thanos make a cameo or do a short team up.
Right, and then
on random occasions, it ain't even just gotta be once.
No, yeah, and then
Yeah,
it's like
I
in the
would-
movie he goes up by himself, like our business here is done. You
Right.
know, this is some real shit. Like you ain't gotta make them go to the Shield towers if they build that back up. But that was my next point. If they're gonna reestablish Shield, and that's a possible way to like Phase 4 ends. There's a whole voiceover, and they say Shield 2. We're gonna bring in new heroes that we just discovered. They've been in hiding. You know, then we see Wolverine at the end of the movie, like just that kind of.
What if? Because there's already been rumors about making a Thanos movie, but they haven't stated if it was going to be a pre-movie or something afterwards, because we don't know.
Determinate power.
Because we don't know if he's going to die or not, which I doubt he's going to die. But if it's a afterwards, that means he won't have the gauntlet anymore, at least not the gauntlet with the gems. We know that him and Galactus have had a fight twice.
Yeah.
He's lost to Galactus without the gauntlet, but he beat him with the gauntlet. So this can be the way that you enter Thanos into a needing a help situation,
Right.
dealing with
Man,
Galactus.
Just to see that
And
Thanos.
and at first maybe they don't want to help or he doesn't want to ask for help, but then when Galactus turns his attention on, let's just say, Earth, then now we have a same problem,
Right.
let's be a collective here. Synergy, guys.
Exactly. Like
Synergy.
if all the gems were on Earth and Galactus was going for Earth, Thanos would be like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just to see Galactus talking to Thanos, like that how small Thanos is compared to him, just those two figures would just be so dope. And Josh Brolin and who were they cast as Galactus?
Well, nigga, if they do anybody's voice, it gotta be like Morpheus's voice or some shit.
Black Galactus?
Oh.
You heard it here first.
I mean,
You heard it?
come on, man.
Iglehart.
I mean, they all love black deep voices, man.
Right.
Look at Darth Vader's ass.
Yeah.
He's about as white as you can get, but his voice is as black as it can get.
Yeah.
For real, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
That
mean,
should be fire,
bro,
man.
when they finally reveal how they're gonna bring them in, I don't know, man. It's gonna be
Epic.
yeah. It's really gonna.
It's gonna
be
break the
biggest
internet.
thing. Seriously though,
Everybody's gonna make fucking videos.
because it's only gonna be obviously in the movie part of the storyline, or they're gonna try and just go outside the movie, make it seem like they were there, and if they do that part, it's gonna be tough. Because they're just more clever to me to bring them in a better way. You can't just say that Doctor Doom has been in Liberia this whole time. No.
Nigga, because the whole Earth was under attack. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Liberia would have been next when they
Right.
was done with New York.
Mhm.
Like, come on, dude. You can't just sit on your ass and put your head in the dirt.
Right, or you're saying like Red Skull was trying to find the first Tesseract or whatever, and you're telling me Doom ain't trying to look for
Let's just throw that because we didn't do a fucking video on that.
Oh, yeah.
When his ass showed up
Oh,
in that
that's
movie,
dope.
I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Well, I'm like, where the hell have you been?
Yeah, finally came back.
Anyway, I just had to throw that out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That shit was nuts.
Deadpool will probably be the last guy. I mean,
The last guy to come over.
yeah, to come over.
Because he is definitely doing well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're going to let him milk that cow.
Finish the storyline with
Yeah.
Cable, and obviously Josh Brolin just said he has an arc, a 4 movie. Did he say a 4-movie arc? He's already been. I think he said Cable has already a 3 or 4 movie arc already.
Shit.
What in
Yeah,
the fuck?
he said he has a long arc, so we can definitely assume he's gonna be Cable for at least five
Nigga,
years.
Yeah.
They have to do the deal before the 3 fucking movie arc, nigga. We're already talking like 8 years.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, if you
Yeah,
say
nigga, that's a lot.
Yeah.
that's almost
That's
a
gonna be
decade.
old.
G.
Oh, like-
Yeah, they're gonna have to do that deal a little bit before that.
Yeah.
They would maybe 2 more movies for Deadpool, maybe before they really just say, guys, you
Well,
have to come over.
Think about Deadpool getting his own. I mean, we've seen 2 Deadpool movies solo. Do you want to see another solo Deadpool movie, or would you rather see him with other people?
Well, I mean, I'd rather see him with other people, but I mean, it could be called Deadpool X Force.
Mhm.
You know, it's Deadpool's movie. I mean, because even though the other people are in the movie, I'll be straight.
He has to be like Iron Man and shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, he
no
has
way.
to still be the
Yeah.
main focus.
Yeah.
For
But I
me.
think Deadpool 2, they said he was in every scene, or Deadpool 1, he was in every scene. Obviously, like Deadpool 1, he was in every single scene.
Yes,
yeah,
that's.
yeah.
I mean, it has to be pretty close to that for
Yeah.
me, even if you're gonna be in with other guys, dude.
Mhm.
But, and this is gonna be a topic for another one. 'Cause I know we were just talking about trying to close it out here. If they get Deadpool, they have to bring Blade, Wolverine,
Bro.
and Deadpool all
Man,
in
we
one
might have
movie.
to do
Bro.
They gotta bring
now.
Blade back.
Yeah,
They have. If that shit, they bring Snipes back.
I know, bro.
No, bro. Don't even recast him. No one cares. Just bring.
Yeah, just
Snipes
bring
has
it
done
back
too
like
good.
yeah.
He already has, bro. If I ever see a ending of a movie where the doors open and it's Blade, bro, it's over. I mean, and there is a Morbius movie coming out.
A what?
Morbius. Vampires, like Jared Leto.
Oh, okay.
Bro, you saw that post I had with Blade met Morbius at the end of that movie, and there was like a scene that was cut. Long story short, Blade's coming. Long story short, Blade's coming. G.
I need that because
Bro.
the Blade movies were dope, to me, bro.
If you get Blade
Nigga,
on
Novak, nigga. Oh.
but just Blade with the Avengers, he would be
I
like, "What
know-
the fuck
I
is this? Y'all some superheroes? Look, I'm out here at night killing vampires.
Like,
and
where
y'all,
the fuck y'all at?
yeah, yeah. dude. So
that shit would be hilarious.
And Snipes and Ryan Reynolds again, and in their official elements now
because he was in Blade 3.
He was in Blade 3, but he wasn't Deadpool.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
Like, hi Blade, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you
again.
Right.
That shit would be way too funny.
But, and then last merger that we all hope and pray for is Venom and Spider-Man. We just saw a new Venom trailer dropped.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
How do you not?
How do you do that?
Hopefully, Venom comes over.
What the hell?
Or Spider-Man comes back over. Hopefully, one of those two. Spider-Man comes back over to Sony.
What the hell is this symbiote god guy I'm hearing about?
So, his name is, what's his symbiote guy?
Symbiote god.
Okay, yeah, I don't know his official story, but he's just another symbiote. Obviously not Carnage or Venom. It's just another guy who, I think he just.
Is he like supposed to be like the originator of the symbiote?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I just know he's just.
I just saw some
shit.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to look into that.
Well, my last thing on that is I really want to know how they're gonna make Venom swing. So we heard obviously he has no spider in his chest. He just has white veins. You guys didn't see?
I did not peek.
So yeah, there's no spider in his chest. He just has kind of like whitish veins. Because obviously Spider-Man is not in his universe yet.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do it so clean.
They gotta do it like they did in the game, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna do it so clean. Yeah.
The heavy swing.
Nigga, I want him to swing from.
Yeah, dude.
That shit is dope, dude. I think because like they haven't showed that in the trailer, but yeah, is Venom gonna jump from building to building like on the games, or will he swing? Like, bro, he has to swing, bro. He gotta swing.
All I know is they said that they were trying to make this movie gruesome.
Yeah,
that's what I read.
Yeah.
They said they tried to make this movie.
I mean,
gruesome.
if
for that to be the term that they're using in a supervillain movie, though, gruesome.
Yeah.
That means this is gonna be a graphic movie, and I cannot wait to see.
We had started a policy of only watching the first trailer, not watching the second one because they. Around Avengers 2, they were spoiling way too much.
Nigga, I was done with Avengers 1.
Yeah,
when they showed Hulk, man, that was it for me. That's when I was like, no.
We have agreed that if they didn't show Hulk catch Iron Man in the trailer, that would have been probably the
biggest
movie.
wall part ever.
Yeah, literally. Yeah,
that would have been the biggest.
I think they knew they fucked that.
Yeah.
I think they did too.
Yeah.
I think they knew that.
Yeah. But
just like in fucking the Avengers 2 trailer, the first one when they showed that it was actually a fight between the Hulkbuster and Hulk. Yeah. Why would you show that?
Yeah, that was ass.
Don't show that.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You have to hide at least one character each movie, or hide one.
Man, I was so mad. Like, bruh, you're tripping. I know there's a lot of other shit in this trailer that you could put that is not that.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully Spider-Man and Venom goes back over whatever that happened with. They definitely will meet. I mean, you have to get a black suit Spider-Man. Got
You have to.
Yeah,
that shit. Tom Holland, black suit Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah. Nigga,
it's a no-brainer.
Fuck that. How about nigga?
Symbiote, like somebody else.
I know. I'm about to say symbiote, nigga. Actually, you have Tony Stark interacting with his technology in symbiote.
Okay.
Nigga, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he'll probably have a different suit by then for sure.
It's just hard to.
I'm just saying,
hard
to have the symbiote and have. If anybody's smart enough to be able to manipulate and control symbiote, it will be Tony Stark and his tech.
I'm hoping Iron Man's next suit, low key though, is that damn dwarf nigga who made Thor's hammer. Iron Man goes back to him and goes, I need Asgardian armor. Dude.
Right.
That's the only way to top this suit he just had. That was the dopest suit he had.
That's
by far.
That suit that he just had.
That nanotech?
That shit is absolutely insane.
So yeah, so the Asgardian armor, and then yeah, I think has he had symbiote armor before?
There is a symbiote.
And then cosmic
ass days.
Truth.
Yeah, he'll definitely
he's
tell
Iron
you
Man. He's
that.
the Iron Man guy. He'll definitely tell you all the Iron Man shit. But yeah, just mergers, man, and just Venom. Hoping he's one of the last guys or new guys to
come over.
Yeah, come over. Hopefully, so all we gotta do is wait, man. But mergers are what can keep this friend. I mean, obviously we just love it too, but mergers really do keep this shit going. Literally, I mean, we've missed a lot, like Wolverine and Hugh Jackman and shit, but there's
at least he went out with a bang.
To come. Yeah.
Went out with a bang.
For sure.
So I'll eat that. Went out with a bang, so I'll eat that.
But. Yeah, you lose a face and bring that costume to Wolverine's back in it.
Yeah, right.
What's really hard is, like I said, if this new X-Men movie does do well, what's literally, because, man, will Marvel bring over already casted people, or are they going to fire everybody? Because, like, also, that look in Hollywood looks weird. I don't know if Disney really wants to look that way. They might literally, you know what I'm saying? Disney don't want to fire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
I mean, let's be straight, man. They sure as hell just gave the other Spider-Man a boot, nigga.
Yeah.
They gave his ass the boot, and he
Yeah.
didn't do bad. I liked him.
Yeah, he actually didn't do bad. It was a good. You talking about Spider-Man?
Yeah.
What's his name? Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
I didn't
But,
think he
Yeah, I
was
didn't mind
but
that.
something happened though where they had to give him the boot. He had did something. Yeah.
Fuck shit.
Yeah, some fuck shit for sure.
Alright,
Yeah,
look-
at first I thought he would be good in the MCU, but now at the same time Holland, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Hell no.
Hey,
Yeah, for
sorry,
sure.
sorry for questioning you, dude. Sorry.
right.
I should just went along with it the whole
Yeah.
damn time. My bad.
Yeah, I think that was one of the main reasons why they're just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Marvel, you can
Yeah, that's
cast a
good.
new nigga, put that nigga in whatever, because you keep fucking up. Because he did a good job.
Yeah, he here.
I was expecting a Spider-Man 3 from Sony.
Oh, just long thing we talked about. You said you was gonna call, you called it, and it didn't happen. Quicksilver didn't come back.
Oh wait, there's still part 2.
Oh,
Hold on.
yeah,
There's still a part 2.
yeah.
Hold on, and wait, because the goddamn soul gem ain't being used yet. So somebody gonna come back to life. Goddamn.
Oh, that nigga's coming back.
He gonna come back.
No, the only
Yeah.
niggas that's coming back is the niggas that just got killed by the gauntlet. That's
Nah,
it.
nigga. He did get popped up.
It's over,
That
bro.
boy turned into some cheese.
Hey, I'm still mad. I'm still mad. I predicted wrong. I thought Thanos was gonna break Thor's old hammer, but they had fucking Thor's sister do it.
Yeah, it's that
Yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah, that's that bullshit.
They let's
Thanos should have punched that shit
yeah,
with the Power
yeah,
Stone.
let's be
Because
straight.
when they don't did that uppercut punch to who was it? Iron Man. He was like, you know what I'm talking about, dude? You had to like,
Oh, right at the end.
yeah, he had the Power Stone, but he was just like, he did this like quick
Was it
jab. Who did he punch like that?
Who was it that went up? Cause okay, so first person that came at him was Hulk, and he put Hulk into the Rock. And then the second person that came,
I think it was on Titan. He was on playing Titan when he
Oh,
had
that was
Who did he punch like that?
was that Star-Lord?
nah, I
He
think
didn't die.
yeah, he didn't die.
It must have had to be Iron Man.
Yeah, it would have had.
It had to be Iron Man.
Yeah, because I remember, because the only like 2 serious punches that I remember at the end was
That's what I thought it
no,
was
no.
Iron Man, but
Yeah, it
'cause
was,
he
it
gone
was
for
Black
a minute,
Panther
too.
got his ass smacked,
Yeah, he did.
and then but he got smacked with the gauntlet, and then Captain America got smacked without the gauntlet.
That nigga got.
Yeah, he gave
beamed,
it was like
boy.
it was like the
Oh,
wow,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
just flat down. I was like, oh yeah, you're done, G. That fist is like the
Ain't
size
no
of like
king
your
for that shit,
whole.
bro.
Yeah, it was over. It was over.
Yeah, just talking all shit Marvel and fucking mergers and what we hope, to be honest. Like,
Tell us what you guys want to see.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what this is about. We enjoy talking to y'all, but yeah, tell us what you want to see, man. Comment below. We definitely will reply to whatever. Make another video about it if it's something that's really good that we didn't think about. Shit, we'd love to talk about it. If you haven't subscribed, man, subscribe. We talk about practically everything that's awesome. If there's videos that you want to see or want us to talk about, just fucking comment below and we'll get on it. Hit that like button. We appreciate that shit. Keep an eye out for Rated Galak of the Day. Be talking about a lot of shit here coming up, more Broly shit. Getting close to the new Halloween movie. Big Michael Myers fan, so we'll be making some videos about that as well. So just stay tuned.
yeah.
Otherwise,
a lot of shit coming, to be honest.
yeah, there's a lot of shit coming. A lot of shit coming.
Yeah, especially 2019. That lineup is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot
We'll
of shit.
on that,
A lot
but
of shit going on. Anything else though?
good.
Nah, we're good.
Episode 7. We'll holler at y'all. Deuces.